Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That'll be a throw-in. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Beckham. Played back in. Bale. And that should be the keeper's. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Messi. Back into the middle. Messi purring through the gears.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gets into some space. Eto'o has it out wide and in space. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Neymar. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now he's just misjudged that one. Bale. He's looking to set free a runner. Bale. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Rodri getting this one clear. Beckenbauer. Belletti.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lobbed in behind. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Beckham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the finish! Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Sao Paulo have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Look at the space here. Nedved with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Eto'o. He shifts, decent hit! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Eto'o really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Sao Paulo are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a great pick out. Ronaldinho! Kagawa. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's another good win of the ball. Alcantara. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Nedved. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. That's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Big header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cantona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Sao Paulo are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Sao Paulo sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Se ruega a su madre que acuda a recogerlo a la puerta 21.
And the action is back on the way. Beckenbauer. Messi. Beckenbauer. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He has found the way through. Header! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Sao Paulo find a position of real strength now. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, big chance! One of shapes to shoot! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Sao Paulo are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, they've got it again. And here's Cantona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nedved. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Kagawa. He's found a way through. And the shot! Beckham. Messi. Cantona. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. Ball driven towards the far post. Alcantara. The most accurate pass. And it's Messi. Played out wide. Oh, important interception. And he's there to get it away. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Cantona. And the ball's... And he's following up! Barcelona have their second corner now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, Messi. El dorsal 11, Neymar.
It's a decent clearance.
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 7, Bale.
Ruben Dias.
El dorsal 23.
He was under real pressure there.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, Kaká. El dorsal
He's
10,
picked his way through.
Ronaldinho. El dorsal 18.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
El dorsal 17.
Ribery, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Sao Paulo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That is ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming. Musiala. Now Kaká. Clips it so gently. Nicely worked. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's Belletti. He's got the shot away! And that is a routine catch.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well timed, excellent interception. He's a sharp little ball here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Musiala. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Can he put it away? It's in for the pieces. Beckenbauer. Musiala. And that could set him on his way. Oh, easy pickings there. No, again there's no way through. Oh, no joy this time. Ronaldinho.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckenbauer. That is good alertness. Oh, red. Nice interception. Belletti. Beckenbauer. It's a good spell of possession, this. Julie. This is promising. He's had a hit! And that is the last effort of the game. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Neto taking in... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. And he's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Oh, another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Nedved making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
De Bruyne. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Keeper's ball. Gilberto Silva looking for options for movement. Sao Paulo still without a single shot on target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Eto'o.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Eto'o. In comes the delivery. Messi. David Villa. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Pinches it off him. Great chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's De Bruyne. David Villa. Nedved. Kagawa. Oh, red. Nice interception. Tries to dink it through. That's a nicely measured. Eto'o! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Eto'o. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Haaland. That'll be a throw-in. Strong running down that left flank. Nedved. This is promising. Kagawa bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Eto'o. Griezmann. He's tried one! No, he's missed it.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Saka. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So nearly the perfect ball. Eto'o, and he welcomes it in. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted, and it's Eto'o. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
That is very well defended. And that could set him on his way. David Villa. Griezmann. And the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Will be a throw-in. Gilberto Silva. Messi. And it's Neymar. He can run onto that. Now it's Eto'o. He's shifting through the... There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And here's Haaland. Nedved. He's had it taken off him. Neymar. David Villa. Neymar. And that was very necessary. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nedved, can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? That's really well cleared. Nedved. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sao Paulo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, what a climb! He scored! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Sao Paulo have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with...
And the shot! Oh, always manage to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's Ribery. Great ball if he can get there. Ronaldinho! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Koundé. And he's had it nicked away.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Haaland. That's very neat. Has a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Haaland couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Salah. And here's Mbappe. Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Foden goes steaming forward. Sao Paulo leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Haaland. Rodri can get it clear. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Messi. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good ball!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. And they win it back again. Bullet. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. In with a header! Oh, it's in he goes again!
Sao Paulo would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Nuno Mendes. And he's gone looking for safety. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Soboslai. That is good alertness. Rodri gets good distance on it. And it's Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. They get a throw in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Eto'o. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, he's found him in space! Oh, good-looking ball. And now the breakaway. Now it's Cruyff. That looks a decent ball. So we're still where we started right now. Quarter of an hour played. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Cruyff. Szoboszlai.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Great defending, strong and determined. Timber. Cole. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Griezmann. Nedved. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Cole. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. And no, he's seen through all of that. Timber. Tchouaméni. Looking tidy in possession here. Cruyff. Great hit! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Can he put it away? It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter. And
there's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's managed to get rid. And that's definitely not his best. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Griezmann. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Costa Curta. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Eto'o. Now there's a fine ball. Big header! And he's there to belt it away. That's a throw. Costa Curta. Passes short and sharp. Eto'o has a goal! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Sao Paulo get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Back into the middle. Kagawa. We are into overtime. And it's Nedved. Griezmann. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cole. Cruyff. Messi. And he's straight offside. And we hit half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Sao Paulo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. He's got space in the... Great chance! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's really well cleared. Sao Paulo. Big chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. He has done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Sao Paulo give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Ribéry. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He is through here. Now it's Hullet. He's cut it out. Nuno Mendes. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Lobbed in behind. Incoming cross. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Cole. That's a nicely measured pass. Brilliantly cut out. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Salah.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Just eases him off the ball. Sao Paulo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Good read, needed to be. Nuno Mendes. And it's Ronaldinho. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Szoboszlai. Barcelona could counter here. Mendes is charging up on the overlap. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mohamed Salah. Cruyff. He's in here! Messi! Oh, taken with style! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt.
Bullet! Oh, denied at the last. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cole. Mohamed Salah. Cole had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Marquinhos gets it clear. There's the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi. And Ribery! Keeper always had the measure of that. Sao Paulo have their second corner now. Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rummenigge. Ribery. They want to be quick to recover this. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Sao Paulo suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the end.